Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap Session for Thursday, December the 1st, 2016. Happy December, first day of the trading month. My name is Doug McKay. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we get together in these live go-to sessions to take a look at the market, macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, and then drill down to our trade levels, our targets, and create our hypotheses for the day. We create multiple hypotheses in order to have a plan in place in order to have a game plan for whatever the market throws at us. And then we determine what the market is doing and which plan we can act upon. This is a subscription service, so if you're interested in checking it out, send me an email at quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. There's no website, there's no blog. This is not a commercial venture. We do this live each day in these pre-market sessions, and then we do live trading and analysis during the course of the trading day. Please read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. Okay, so let's take a look at the news that we've got today. We had unemployment claims come out at 8:30. They were expected at 2:52. They came out at 2:68. A little bit of a miss there. 9:30, we've got RBC manufacturing PMI from Canada. At 9:45, we've got final manufacturing PMI, but the big news will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, where we've got the ISM manufacturing PMI, construction spending, and manufacturing prices. And then at 10:30, we've got natural gas, and of course all day we've got total vehicle sales for November. That's about it for the news. Taking a look at what happened yesterday, our main hypothesis was a move down and then continuation up. Secondary hypothesis was failure to take out the all-time high at 1375 and then start working our way back down towards the naked VPOC at 2204 and towards the 85, the 91 level. We basically, once we got inside of yesterday, we got stuck inside of yesterday, and we kind of just chopped with a downward drift. Let's step back and take a look at what it looks like on the macro. I always start my day taking a look at the candlestick chart with the 9 EMA and the 20 SMA. I started on the monthly and I worked my way down. What I'm looking for is strength of the trend through slope and separation, where the trend is being challenged or violated, any type of patterns or continuation. So multi-year strong upward trend, great slope and separation, end of 15, beginning of 16, challenged the trend, and then we took it back, and we've got this continuation pattern going. We've had 184.5 points since the limit down on the election. We did put in we've been talking about this pattern for the last month, about the falling three pattern. You've got a bullish engulfing, and then you've got the three down months, and then you've got the bullish engulfing. This is a continuation pattern, and we should be looking for a move up. That does not mean that we're not going to come back, okay, and retrace a bit before we get the continuation. So I am looking for a move back towards the 9 EMA on the monthly. Now it'll take us back down into the 2141. I'm really looking for around 2150 area. I'll show you why. But this is on the monthly, which is a large time frame, a continuation pattern. If you want to go to Balkowski's site, you can look at the falling three pattern, which is a continuation pattern. Going to the weekly, you can see that we've had this parabolic move. The last 3 weeks since the election, We've got a naked cross that we put in at 2153, 2154 area. We've moved pretty strong, put a new all-time high in this week, and now we're coming off of it a bit and likely to come down and get a little bit more retrace. We don't even begin to challenge the trend on the weekly until we get down to the 2165.75 area. Going to the daily, you can see that we had this parabolic move. Price was paralleling the 9. Great slope, great separation. We're starting to lose a little bit of slope and separation, but we've not violated the pattern by breaking below the 9 EMA. So I'm watching this 2194 area carefully. Our overnight low is 94.25. We had that zipper measured move that we were talking about yesterday that had the primary target at 25.25, and we went and hit that in the Globex as expected, and since then we've bounced and we're coming up and we're back above the 2200. So we've had a little bit of a retrace. Now we're back above 2200. The trend is intact, and we could get continuation. We do have this naked cross down here on the daily. Remember, it is on the daily, down at 2124.75. Going to the intraday. On the intraday, you can see that we're starting to roll over. We broke below the 9 and the 20 in the Globex, went down and hit that zipper measured move target. The zipper measured move is still valid until we get above 2008. The extended target on it was 92. We did not hit the extended target. That's why they're extended. They're bonus. We did hit the primary, though. We do have a possible start of a trend down, but we're coming up and challenging it right now with the break back above the 2200. It will be violated if we get above the 2203. So just keep an eye on that 2203. Going to the 1 hour, you can see that we had a nice strong trend down, and then in the last hour we've taken it back and we're above the 9 and the 20 and challenging and violating the downward trend on the 1 hour. On the 30-minute, you can see that we've closed, we got back above, closed above the 9 and the 20, and we're looking for a possibility of a continuation or a change of trend and a move, to start trending up. On the 15-minute, you can see the same thing. We're starting to get slope and separation to the upside. This market just doesn't want to go down. And then going on the 5-minute, you can see that we've gone parabolic off of the news, which is surprising since the news wasn't good. Yet the market likes it, and we're starting to move up. Although we are creating a technical gap on the 5-minute, so I'd be watching this 2201.75. If we can get above that, then I'm looking at the 03 level. We just took out a naked cross. We had taken it out earlier. I thought it hadn't been taken out. So another one up here. There's another naked cross up here as well, up at the 2206.25. So just mark that. If we get above the 2203, that would be my primary target to the upside, is that naked cross. So going to the big picture and the structure, we had this balance area that we were in from the gap up day, and then we just chopped around, tried to hold above, fell back inside, and then we came up, accepted value just before the breakout at 2158.75. That's my primary target for a pullback of any substance. Then we accepted value on the breakout higher at the 2172.50, moved up, accepted value higher, then we kept moving up, and now we're in this balance area up here, and the overall run from the breakout, the VPOC is at 2199.50. And then in the last little while, we've accepted. We're trying to hold value here at 2207 and a quarter, but they fell back. Where did they come back to? They came back to the microcomposite VPOC, and we're trying to hold here. If we don't hold, look for them to move down, test that 94 area again, and then if we can't hold that, then this area gets pretty thin, and be looking for a move back towards the 2180-50 area as your next big target below. Where'd my, holy cow, where'd my, sorry, I have to revert this chart because my composites disappeared. There we go. And we have to draw the profiles. He doesn't want to put this holiday in there. And then I have to draw one more. And put this profile from breakout day. Sorry about that. So we're creating this distribution zone in around the 99.50. Key line in the sand is going to be shifted from the 97.50 down to the 91.74, but I'm going to be watching the overnight low. Below the overnight low, I'm targeting this 91.75. So this becomes our key line in the sand. This becomes our warning line. So going and taking a look at what has happened overnight. Our overnight high we just put in at 2202 and a quarter. And we're likely to even make a new higher high before we get the RTH open. We still have 35 minutes. So just bear in mind that this is likely going to shift. We're only trading 3 ticks off of it. Our overnight low is not going to change. It is 94 and a quarter. That becomes our key line, or our warning line. Our key line in the sand remains the same. Our daily ATR is running at 23.98 for the 20 period. So off of the low of the Globex, our upside daily ATR target is at 22.18 and a quarter. Our downside daily ATR is likely to change, but currently right now off of the high of the 22.02 and a quarter takes us down to 78 and a quarter. We're starting a new week. Our week open is 2208. Our month open, I forgot to pull that number, so let's take a look at that. Our month open is 2199.50. So right at that microcomposite VPOC. That's our over-underline for bearish or bullish month. And our VPOC is not likely to change, which is at 2198, which is sitting right on our value area low. Pretty toothy profile in the RTH session yesterday. All right, so let's take a look at our levels. Oh, is there any LVNs that I need to pay attention to here? There's an LVN at 2,000 and a quarter. And we got an LVN at 2,000 and a quarter. So we've got LVNs at the same level overnight with that 21.99.50. We've sliced through the 2200, so that really doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to be looking at the 21.97.50. My warning line gets moved down to 94 and a quarter, the overnight low. Below that, looking for a move down to our key line in the sand at 91.75, and then 86, 84.75, and the next big target is down here at the 21.80 level. On the upside, we're going to be opening up inside a range, inside a value. If we hold the 98 level, this is pretty choppy in here, so there's not a lot to guide me here, but I'm going to be watching that 03 level. And above 03, I'm looking for a move to that 6 and a quarter naked cross, and then the value area high at 07. Above 07, I'm targeting the 09 area, and then everything is going to be about the 13 level for a break of the all-time high at 1375. And then above that, the daily upside ATR, the 22.20 and a quarter, and then we're in new territory and really don't have much. So, what is my hypothesis? We've got some big news today, so I'm going to be watching the 07 level. So my main hypothesis is, counter to the trend. I think we need to get a take-back day. So I'm looking for an open auction in range, a choppy open, a move up to take out the overnight high, or extend it, do a make and break, but I'm looking for failure at the 07 or 08. We seem to be seeing a lot of sellers being activated in the 775 area. So I've been watching between the 07 and the 08. 07 has got to be the area because of the fact you can see that the volume, we stole the VPOC into the close, on that move down, but you can see there was a lot of volume go off at the 07 level. So I'm watching for sellers to step in, responsive sellers to step in here. So open auction in range, wide open, okay, opening swing, a move up, a failure at 07, and then a move down through value, chop around in the 2200 area between the 99.50 and the 97 and a quarter, then failure and a push down through to the overnight low, break the overnight low, and come down here between the 91.75 and the 80 level. I'm targeting this 90.50 and this 80.50 and 80 area as my two primary targets for my hypothesis number one. Hypo 2 is an open auction in range, in value, a move down, take out the 99.50, test the 97 level, and somewhere between 97 and 96, maybe even 94, but I'm looking for responsive buyers to step in there and then continue up and come up and trade through range and value and move towards and making a new all-time high and getting continuation on this trend. You can see that we've had a strong move up, and now we've got balance. You have to go with the idea of the trend. I just think that we're a little bit long in the tooth for the move up, and overnight we did go down and violate the one-time framing that we've been seeing. So we are seeing some counteraction there. So hypo 2, move down, find responsive buyers between the 97 and 94 area, and then rotate us back up and get continuation into new all-time highs. Hypo 3 is another pause day, and basically chop between the 1375 and the 9175, and just continue to fill in this profile, that has the two CHVNs at 07 and 9950, and just fill this in right here, and finish the auction in this territory between the two undetermined fair values of 99.50 and 22.07. Hypo 4 is a open auction in range, a strong move down to 91, chop at 91, and then fail and come all the way back down here into the 72.50. So that is hypo 4. And then alternatively, we could see a open drive or an open test drive and a push up, break the all-time high, chop between the 1375 and the 18, and then get a real strong move and a blow-off top. And I would consider any strong move up today to be a blow-off top, and probably come into the 22.20 area to 22.30 area, and then fail from there, and then start the retrace before we get into the mid-December and late December Santa Claus rally. So those are my main hypotheses right now. We're currently trading, and we're making a new overnight high, 22.50. So just watch this. This is probably going to get some continuation. The floor pivot is at 22.03 and a quarter. Keltner upper line is there as well. The first resistance level is up here at 09 and a quarter. Second is at 1975. The Keltner center line is at 97 and a quarter. That's the warning line. CHVN, I shifted it down a bit to the overnight low. Move down to the lower Keltner will take us down into our key line in the sand at the 91 and a quarter area. So that's going to complete our pre-market session. As always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.